Hi there. Today I'm going to be talking about Target and AI adoption. There's a lot that entails behind the whole concept of AI and Target in general. It's really exciting to talk about all the things that they are doing and what they're involving in their business model. Obviously, we're going to go into that today and talk a little bit more about that. So the articles that I chose, I'll talk a little bit more about later. The first one for my academic article, I chose an article by Harvard Law talking about a digital mindset. And what that kind of means is just being able to adapt and having AI and all of these new tools be okay in your mind and being able to implement them into business models. Um, the second article I chose kind of talks about Target in general and all these different kinds of AI adventures that they're doing and what that looks like for them. It goes into a little bit of detail about a couple of their AI programs that they have right now. So, what is AI? So, AI is artificial intelligence. We can use AI for a lot of different things. Obviously, in this generation, this is huge for us. We can change our brand strategies in different ways. And we can use these AI tools in our business models, which can really make a great business model. And being able to accept that, along with AI adoption and renovating your brand, you're able to better your relationship with your customers. That is always the overall goal. You want your customers to buy from your brand. And so that's why we have AI adoption and branding that is now including AI way more than it used to. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about my academic article. Um, and again, it's how to develop a digital mindset and what that kind of looks like. The key topics that I took away from that article um, were continuous learning. There are always going to be new tools, and you're going to want to learn how to use those to implement them. Um, and then accelerating adoption. When these new tools come about, a lot of people have different views on that, whether they're very traditional and they want to keep their business model the same, they don't want to use these new tools. But having everyone on the same page and have the same values to be able to accept new AI programs or just new tools in general to make your business better because it's going to be constantly changing, which leads me into my next point is change is always constant. There's always going to be new tools, there's always going to be new technology, and to just be able to get yourself familiar faster, and that way when new tools come along later, you're able to adapt to that faster. And so it's just important to have a digital mindset of things will be changing, and we might as well use these tools. So after we talked about all that, we want to talk about what this looks like for Target. And I was actually very shocked when learning about this topic through Target, how many AI adaptations they have come across in their business model. So first off, for the customer experience, Target is using AI to personalize recommendations if you're on their app and if you're with Target Circle, they will promote deals that they think you will like off of the data that you have given Target so far. It's just able to have them recommend things to you that you actually want to see. Another thing which my article talks more about in my secondary article is something called Store Companion for Target. It allows the Target workers or employees in the store to be able to, it's a technology where they can look anything up. If a customer asks them a question, it's able to give them multiple options. And it's really useful for employees to help better their customers' experience while in the store. So inventory and supply. Um, Target's using AI to be able to track their inventory on their shelves. This really helps so that their shelves are not barren. It tells the employees what to stock and when to stock them. And that really helps with online and in-store demand when you're getting it from both. It's able to track that and order new supplies when needed. And it also has the ability to be able to look at the location of that store and say, oh, this store is going to need more of this, this, and this. But it's really helpful when AI is able to alert the staff to restock shelves when they're empty or they need to be rearranged or anything like that. So fulfillment, obviously, we're in a day and age where fast shipping is highly, highly valued. And this really talks about online orders. I mean, with Target now, you're able to order something online and even get it the same day. But with fulfillment, using AI, they're able to look at what's closest to them, um, and ship directly to that person as fast as possible. That way, no one else has to figure that out. It's all through AI. And it really makes shipping very fast and effective. And they'll tell their users exactly when it's going to be able to show up. So the next thing that I was really shocked about that AI is even, excuse me, is AI is even being used for is the store layout for Target. Something really, really cool that I learned about was heat mapping. So heat mapping, like in a store like Target, they're able to see where the foot traffic is most in their store. And that can be extremely helpful when you're trying to find out where to place products. Like if you're promoting a product, you want to put it in the front of the store. That way their foot traffic, they're going to be able to see it right then and there. And it's helping to promote this merchandise. Um, and then again, just arranging that merchandise in an effective way where you're going to know that your customers are going to see this. And with heat mapping, you're able to see where next is your customer going, where is another very hot spot of foot traffic. And then AI is also Target uses it for cameras and stuff, and they're able to look where on the shelves are people looking the most. So again, if you're promoting a product, you want it right where the customer is going to see it. You want to put it in front of their face so they're going to want to buy it. My thoughts on all of what Target's doing with I again was so shocked about the amount of AI tools that Target is using. I think it's I think it's great. I mean, why would we not use tools like this in our business models? Um, and I think it can be really, really helpful. And overall, Target, they're really good about knowing what their customers are wanting, experiencing new trends in their store, analyzing their customers' data, and giving them preferences that they want. So I think Target's doing a really great job with that. Who knows what else is going to come in the future? I think the heat mapping was a huge shock for me that that was even an ability. AI is all very new to me still, it feels like, as an overall concept. And we are still learning about new ways that we can use it, and especially with the business. I mean, you are promoting your brand, so you want to use all the tools you can get. And I think Target has done a really great job of making sure that their whole company is on the same page when it comes to these new tools. And overall, back to my first article, Target has a digital mindset. They are adapting to these new tools all the time. And I think it is just great what they're doing. And it definitely shows. Thank you.